Well, what can you say about tonight's subject of This Is Your Life? It's been some life. It's been a life lived across 50 years. It's been a life, a lot of it spent here at Loftus Road, one of the great football stadia of the world. And here we are in the bowels of the stadium with me, Eamon Andrews. So who are we going to surprise tonight? He's a Monday Night Football legend. He's one of the great players of his era. He is, of course, Dominic Asbridge. And first up, we've got Mr. Ryan Giggs to say a few words of tribute.
It has been to play with you in the twilight of your career. I wish I'd seen you earlier on in your career pirouetting out defence. Actually, probably didn't happen. Happy birthday, mate.
Dom Asbridge was born a QPR fan, but is also a legendary QPR player. Wonderful ball from Asbridge and bowls it away, inside, outside, and slots it into the back of the net. But that really was all about the pass from Asbridge. Wonderful vision from Asbridge, and once again bowls the grateful recipient. We managed to track down Stan Bowles to a local branch of Ladbrokes and dragged him back to Loftus Road, where he indulged in some keepy-uppy with Terry Venables. And then we asked him who the greatest player he ever played with was, and he was in no doubt it was Asbridge.
It's the best player you've ever seen in your life. Pele, you can have a lot of them for me. That Paul Gascoigne, he was on the television the other day, saying that he was like more or less as good
as Dom. After 914 appearances for the Super Hoops, Dom Asbridge took his talents to Monday Night Football, where he met this man.
Hi Dom, happy birthday mate. Just in case you didn't recognise me with this untethered full head of hair, it's Jed. Wishing you happy birthday and welcome to the Middle Ages, mate. And welcome to your 6th decade. Sounds great, doesn't it? But if it also helps, it's also known as a sexagenarian, so maybe that'll soften the blow a little bit. Anyway, I bought you a little present. This is the present that, based on the social isolation rules, I'll probably have to keep myself. But just in case, this is what you could have had. Is my little collage of my first trip to Wembley and the European Cup final. If my calculations are correct, then you were probably about 9 years of age and therefore unable to watch the whole of the match past half time, I imagine. Anyway, just to let you know what happened, Kenny scored with 12 minutes to go after a very boring game, but our second consecutive European Cup final. A little bit of history there for you, mate, to add to the other bits of history which I'm sure you're probably being bombarded with now. Anyway, happy birthday, mate, and hopefully have a share a drink later. Take care.
Before we go on with more Monday Night Football recollections, let's just rewind to 1982. QPR in the FA Cup final. Sadly, Dom Asbridge was injured for that momentous occasion. So how much did you miss Asbridge?
Well, he was without a doubt our best player. He had eyes in the back of his head. He could pick a pass anywhere. I mean, if we'd had him, no doubt about it, we would have given the Spurs a run around. But it weren't to be. He picked up an injury, and sadly, his Shatner's bassoon went in the week before the cup final, and that was that really. And a lot of regrets.
Tony Curry clearly still suffering with the grief of that awful occasion. So let's go back to Monday Night Football with a few other legends of the scene.
Hey Dom, hope you're good, mate. Just watching a few classics. Just wanted to say happy birthday, mate. Hope you have a great 50th. It's a bit of a mad time to have it, innit? But I hope you're well with your family, and happy birthday, mate. Take it easy.
Hi Dom, happy birthday. Big 5-0, welcome to the club. Going out or staying in? As you know, staying in is the new going out. Is that right, Joseph?
Yeah.
You going to say hi to Dom? Happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Dom.
Okay, mate, see you soon. Bye.
Today you're virtually 50. What better way than to be spending it virtually having a beer with your mates down the virtual tabard. Congratulations. Happy birthday. I'll even buy you a virtual drink.
And it's not only the stars of Monday Night Football that wax lyrical about Asbridge. Let's hear now from Jerry Francis. It's difficult now to know what to say about Dom. I mean, he had it all as a player. I mean, you can see from this goal, I mean, he's nowhere to be seen, mainly because he's actually not on a pitch at the time. But I think he might have been injured or maybe he was working that night, but you know, he'd bring the ball out, his lovely little flick there, and nothing to do with Dom whatsoever, but like, you know, we learnt a lot from him, and like, we all were better players when we were playing with Dom, and like, you know, he was a great man to be around. Kind words indeed from a man with a passing resemblance to a badger. Now more from the MNF All-Stars.
Hello Dom, happy 50th mate. Sorry we can't be there, but I'm sure we'll make it right. Here's hoping you have a wonderful day, whatever it is you do, and we'll catch up when it's all over. Cheers man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday Dom, happy 50th mate. I did try and walk down the road and do a long shot of a video of me walking down Galway Road ending up outside your house, but my phone stopped working. So I went up to the balcony to look into your garden. I can see a nice watering can on the garden, it's quite nice. So I wanted one of that in the background, but some twat next door has now decided to power wash his patio, so I can't get that either. So I went inside and then my phone ran out, and the last four, the thing on the bottom blocked the microphone, so I had no audio. So that's why I'm late. It's been a pleasure knowing you. I'm glad to see you've made it to 50 and still going strong. I've missed Monday nights with you. But it's been nice to see you out on the street, and I can't wait to get back to normality and catch up for a pint, mate. So have a lovely day, enjoy it with your family. My love comes from me and all of my family, of course, and I'll see you soon.
Very possibly one of the longest excuses for being late there. Now we're going to hear from Sir Stanley Matthews, who started his career at the same time as Dom Asbridge. And here he is talking about how it feels to play on a Monday night.
Hoping that the team's going to win. Hoping that you're going to play well, hoping you're all fit. You walk on that field ready for the battle.
Of course, Sir Stanley Matthews played on until he was 50. A mark that's going to be easily surpassed by Dom Asbridge. We asked Sir Stan whether he had any advice for Dom, his great friend.
I think I could have gone another 2 years easily, but I thought 50 would be a good age, you know. At the same time, I was having a bit of trouble with my knee. And I thought, well, I'll call it a day. And that was one of my regrets.
And still more legends of world football queue up to pay tribute to Asbridge.
For me, when you talk about the best, of course, I alone live at the top of the mountain. And then further down, on the lower slopes, are the likes of Maradona and Di Stefano and Cruyff, and of course, Dom Asbridge.
And now more from your MNF buddies.
Dom. What a player. What a man. What a footballing god. What a neighbour. What a human being. What a homo sapiens. What a truly legendary figure. One of the finest, if slowest, footballers I've ever played with. A man who strikes a ball like his foot is made of freshly plucked tissue. A man whose reading of the game is second to none. A man who sees passes 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes before everyone else with predictable results. Dom, 50 years young. Happy birthday, pal. I love you.
Hi Dom, welcome to the club. You made it, you're 50. I'm sorry we can't be there with you because I'm on holiday at the moment, as you know, in Gardenia. But I have made you a cake. What do you think of that? Church's Victoria Sponge. I've also bought you a beer from one of my Polish friends. It's very nice beer. Oh, I forgot your candle. Sorry, mate. Happy birthday, by the way.
Touching words there from the 2018 Monday Night Football Players Player of the Year. And now a special message from another great, PLO himself, Gary.
Happy birthday, Dom. 50 years old already, mate. From the legend. See you later.
And we wrap up this very special presentation with a special message from a fellow Rangers fan.
Hello, Dom. Happy 50th. Looking forward to celebrating with a real beer, never mind this virtual glass of wine. Congratulations on making it to the big 5-0. Very excited for you. I think there's a little tape we're going to play for you now. When I think about how you are as a Monday night footballer, I think this really sums it up. Cheers.
Dominic Asbridge, happy birthday. This is your footballing life.